So I like the setup of these rocks. They're pretty well vertically lined up. It's a difficult double that Jacobson is calling for. Not impossible. And here comes the red rock.
But it
looks like it's curling too much, and yep, just going to peel the top one off, and out goes the red rock. Magic sweeps it the rest of the way off the sheet. And we'll call for a biting guard, not as deep as the one that Heather just gave her from Rick Bilala.
Yep.
Not even a biter. Biter's okay, but no deeper than that is what I'm sure what she just told her team.
Absolutely. And she's coming with the same ice, which is the right thing to do. And she calls the sweepers on, and they are hitting that stone. No, they're off now.
Just steering it, just gently.
This is going to be a really
too much
high
curl.
guard.
It's going to be a long guard and curled far too much.
Yeah, it's just too light of a release.
Too light of a release, and unlike Heather, Rick looks to me anyway, the past couple ends that I've been watching, looks to me like he starts his out turns a little bit. If Heather dumps hers out, Rick pinches his in. So the right ice, the same ice for the two of them will get you those two different results.
And Jacobson calling for the hit from Alana Spice. And if they can just flop a little, it looks wide. It looks really.
The sweepers aren't touching it. He's
really
calling them right off, right off.
Wow.
That's a mile wide. I didn't see if she fell out of the hack on that. Lead is making a gesture with her hand.
Uh-oh.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. We seem to have lost Firefox on the main computer.
Oh, yeah, I might get lucky.
So, we'll see.
Would you actually just put that up there somewhere away from technology? Move the microphone a little bit.
That's fine. We are bringing back the Firefox as we speak. But Red having missed the hit, Magic did get the guard that she wanted this time. It doesn't appear to be a biter, but she doesn't need a biter. Jacobson is calling for the straight run back double on the yellows. And the sweepers are sweeping right out of his vice's hand. She may have overcorrected from dumping the last one wide. And here she comes to the inside of the guard.
Okay, I think we're
Gets
back
the
up
guard
and
off
running
the
with
top.
the cameras. Hopefully the live feed. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who just... Oh, I already got that one.
And we are back. So the red rock didn't quite go all the way out. So Magic is going to have to be particularly careful not to leave Jacobson a shot for a big end with that biter hanging on the side.
It's odd that Magic has had that shot rock sitting there for basically the entire end.
Pretty much
so
for the whole
far.
end. That was the lead's second shot that's sitting there in the back four, and nobody's been able to get to it. Meanwhile, on sheet B, the fourth end is in play, and Red has just made a really nice draw around and freeze to lie two.
Absolutely.
That's a great shot. Well done, Team Burns, whom we've seen playing quite well. I'm going to sneeze any moment now.
Bless you.
Sorry about that. And on sheet C, Red, which is the Fantastic Four, stole two in the third to take a commanding, at this stage, 4-1 lead. So it seems that after maybe a slightly, ever so slightly difficult start giving up a steal in the first, David Baxter is back in control of this game.
And a guard from Magic goes a little bit far to the right of the sheet and leaves the access to the shot rock pretty open for a freeze or a light hit.
It looks that way from here, but it looks like Jacobson might be a little concerned because of the way rocks have been floating to the wall. Even though that guard's not lined up, it looks like he thinks he's going to have a difficult time getting there to hit it. Certainly, he's not going to hit and stick or roll behind anything. But he took a moment to plan the ice to be able to hit it at all. So we'll see what happens here. Jacobson doesn't waste any time in the hack. He gets down there, he cleans his rock, he goes. Here comes his hit. The weight is not huge, but it doesn't need to be. But look at it going towards the wall.
Steinhardt is really keeping her eye on that.
Float, 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 and it's slowing down nicely.
It might get a
and
piece
I
of
think
it.
he's ticked
Oh.
it. Just a tick. Put it well behind cover now, unless it's come out the other side.
Was that his last stone?
No, I think that was his first stone.
That was his first stone? Yes, so they have one more.
He has hammer, so this will be Magic Jones's last stone.
And she's contemplating the access to this stone. And she's going to...
It looks to me from here like that yellow stone is well, did it come out the other side? I just can't tell where it is relative to that red guard. What do you think, Monique? Yeah, so that yellow stone is well behind everything out front.
So it looks
Of
like
course, it's in the back of the house, so drawing down to it would be sensible. It is draw down toable. A guard on the top, a guard biting the top 12 to take away the draw would be a good shot. Drawing behind any of that. Oh, I meant draw down toable for the red. I mean, the fact that red can't hit it doesn't really hurt them because they can certainly draw to it because it's only in the back 12. So something in the top 8 that red can't hit would be good for Magic.
And sweepers are on that already, and they are going to need every inch. It is very light, very light.
Very light and over curling. It'll come over the hog line, but it won't really solve anything for Magic. It's just guarding the guards that she's already got. That is, as Monique points out, a shame.
Jacobson has a fairly wide open draw.
Jacobson just has to touch the 8-foot ring to get his single in this end. He's trying to look at a way to get to that yellow rock and move it enough that his biter on the side will count so he can get his deuce because he wants the 2 points. But I think that he and his vice are agreeing that it's not really there, and he's just going to take the open draw, hit the white ring, and reset for the 5th end.
You have a question from him. Are you running the scores?
Monique is not running the scores at the moment, but she could do this, I expect, if she's the only one who knows how to.
Yes, it's quite easy. It's just access.
There's people in her way. Here comes Jacobson's draw.
It's got a lot of weight. I wonder if he's anticipating it being frosty on that.
Could be, or if his sweepers are going to need to sweep. But like I said before, any 8's a good 8. He can hit the back 8 and not mind so much, but it's going to be back house. Here goes Rick Bilala sweeping, and the draw goes through. Yellow steals 1. So while you're in there doing scores, Jason.
What just happened to my yellow score? Yellow scores all screwed up. It's oh, copy paste.
Copy paste. Based on that.
It's Command V.
Command.
Command C and then Command V.
Okay.
Technical difficulties again. Zero zero one one. And enter again, I believe.
Oh.
It takes like 10 seconds to show up.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, it's there. Good.
We're working through the technology. It's a really great setup that we have here that I've had nothing to do with, but it's awesome. very, very pleased to have it. Oh, and I need to switch the house.
Okay, and I need to switch.
That way.
We're going to switch houses for just a moment. There's the away end, and the guard has gone through. In any moment now, we will allow Monique to do a crawl of the scores. Shall we do that now while it's guards and draws?
Yeah.
Our viewership has approximately doubled in the past hour. I'm impressed by that. There, yellow has a pair of center guards. Very nice work from Mark Kenny, the lead. If the rest of the team can get in behind those, then Magic stands a good chance of stealing again in this fifth end. Here comes the Jacobson lead. Going for a draw of some kind.
Maybe.
Well, no, it's making like high-pitched noise. You might be too old to hear it. Huh?
Jacobson did not get the draw he was after from his lead. Here comes Heather, the second for Jones, throwing a draw or another guard, either one. The sweepers are right on it. Those boys are sweeping very hard to get that rock over the hog line. So it's another center guard, which at this stage is fantastic. That's much better than putting it through. Jacobson's second sets up for a draw. Everybody's trying to draw on this sheet now. They've all taken 15 or 20 feet off their draw weight, so we're getting guards instead of going through, which is progress. On sheet B, red lies one, yellow has a shot in the side, and red has a guard. Not really guarding anything, so yellow tries to hit the red rock, and they should sweep right now if they want to hit it. And on sheet C, red lies one, fairly well guarded. No, yellow lies one. Yellow is shot, red has two more rocks in the house and possibly a biter in the back. Pretty well guarded. Yellow is drawing in for a second shot, but the end is far from over. On sheet A, here they go sweeping. sweeping the yellow rock to try and get around that festival of yellow